Hey, good morning.
Oh, good morning.
You get along well with each other, don't you?
Whoa! I didn't see you there.
Do you know that girl?
Yeah, from the handicraft club.
You're adored by younger girls. Amazing.
All I did was say hello.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not jealous. And I don't think you're that great. No, I do think you're great, but
What? I don't understand what you're trying to say.
never mind. I'm gonna hurry up and get to school.
Okay. What's with Sayumi? She's been a little weird lately. I'm Akira Hayashi, a junior in high school. I'm a so-called sissy, because I'm good at handicrafts and cooking. I'm even part of the handicrafts club. Lately, I've been worried about my childhood friend, Sayumi Matsumoto. I like Sayumi, and would like to take our relationship as childhood friends to the next level, but lately she's been a bit cold with me, and not acting as cute as she used to. Did I do something wrong? But, on my birthday...
It's your birthday, right? Here's a gift for you.
Oh, you remembered!
Of course. I've been celebrating it with you since you were little. I wouldn't be able to forget it if I wanted to.
Thanks for the gift. I'll treasure it.
It's just an old habit. I'd feel sick if I didn't give you a gift.
What? It sounds like you gave me a gift because you had no choice. That kinda hurts. She never failed to give me a birthday gift. Because of that, and the fact that she still spoke to me, I concluded that she probably didn't hate me. I had mixed feelings about what was happening. Even in my state of bewilderment, it was time to prepare for the school's culture festival. Our class decided to put on a performance of The Little Mermaid. I'd like to ask someone to be in charge of costumes for our performance.
Why don't you do it, Sayumi?
What?
Oh, no, I'm not. You always look so stylish. I bet you'd be good at that kind of thing. The other day, you baked cupcakes for me and they were so good. You seem to be good at sewing and cooking, so why don't you try it out?
As expected, you're the most popular girl in our class. You can do anything. I wonder if you would do us the favor? Oh no. Sayumi doesn't...
Leave it to me. I'll make the cutest Little Mermaid costume in the world.
Seriously? I'd known her since we were kids, and I was sure she wasn't good at sewing. Sayumi was always good-natured, so she found it impossible to say no to things when asked. A mermaid princess. It's gonna be a pretty big costume. I'm in charge of something else, so it'll be hard for me to help her.
What the?
Sayumi left the classroom, perhaps unable to bear the way I was looking at her. Sayumi,
What?
are you sure you're okay? You're not good at sewing, are you?
I'm okay. I don't always need you to help me.
I see. I guess I was unnecessarily worried, but if you have any trouble, just let me know.
Okay.
A few days later, it was clear Sayumi was having trouble making the costume. Sayumi, you have dark circles under your eyes. Are you having trouble making the costume? Let me see it. I'll help you.
I can't concentrate at school, so I do it at home. That's why it's not here with me.
Your hands are covered with band-aids, aren't they? You don't have to be so stubborn.
My hands are like this because they got roughened up from laundry detergent. You're busy and have other responsibilities, don't you? Focus on what you need to do. Don't worry about me.
A few days later. Sayumi, you're going blue in the face. Are you sleeping?
I'm a little tired, but I'm fine.
It's important to have a sense of responsibility and finish the project by yourself, but I can't overlook the fact that you're gonna destroy your body. Let me help you, even if it's just a little bit.
Okay. I'm sorry for being so mean. I didn't want to cause anyone any trouble. Can you help me?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Sayumi's usual pouty expression disappeared and she looked relieved. I was a little excited to see the old Sayumi again. After school that day, I decided to help out Sayumi at her house. How long has it been since I went over to your house?
The last time you came over might have been when we were in elementary school.
I'm so nervous.
Why?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
Those two always seem to be together.
Take a seat wherever you like.
Oh. I felt very nervous when I visited her room for the first time in a long time. It was hard to believe that I used to go there and play with her.
I'm sorry. I really wanted to accomplish this on my own. I ended up having to ask for help, and I hate it, to be honest.
I know that you took this job because you wanted to help the class. I get that. Show me your mermaid costume.
It was hard to sew sequins on to look like scales.
That would be hard even for a skilled person like myself. The design looks good though, especially the tail fin. The story of the Little Mermaid has a sad ending. If it were me, I wouldn't have let the Little Mermaid feel that way.
But she lost her voice and couldn't express herself. She couldn't help it. If only she could have at least communicated by writing.
I can't believe the Mermaid Princess felt that way and I didn't even notice!
Why are you so angry? It's just a fairy tale.
Oh, that's right.
You've always loved sewing. Lots of people have been mean to you for it, but you've kept doing what you love. I respect you very much for that.
Thanks. I've been getting a bunch of work lately after I posted the costumes I made on social media. I'm really happy.
That's amazing.
Well, let's get to it. A few hours later. Hey, Sayumi, did you fall asleep? I helped her, and she must have felt so relieved that she fell asleep. I haven't seen her sleeping face since we were kids. Looking at her innocent sleeping face, I felt as if she thought of me as someone special in her life. It made me happy. I continued working with Sayumi after school the next day.
Sorry about last night. I won't fall asleep today. I can't believe you came over to help me and I fell asleep. I'm such a bad person.
Don't be silly. If you were sleepy, you were right to go to sleep. We still have to make the dress for when the mermaid becomes a human. I can't stand to see my precious childhood friend with dark circles under her eyes.
You just said I was your precious childhood friend, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but...
Do you care about me?
That's an unfair question, isn't it? Catching me out on something I said? Well, I'm helping you out because I'm worried about you, which must mean...
I'm so happy.
Your mood has changed a bit.
Let's make a mermaid costume together that everyone in our class would be proud of.
I couldn't remember the last time I saw her smile. That smile made my heart skip a beat. This is my idea for the costume for when the mermaid princess becomes a human. I think it'd be better to keep a little bit of the mermaid look, with the fluttering material reminiscent of fins and the sequins reminiscent of her scales.
Why?
If I were a mermaid, no matter how much I fall in love with a prince and part ways with my mermaid self, I'd cherish my past as a mermaid.
That sounds like you. The only reason she is how she is 'cause of her past, right? If I were a mermaid, I'm sure I'd feel the same way. I'll take that idea into consideration.
I enjoyed working with Sayumi, and somewhere along the way, I began to wish that days like those would never end. 2 weeks later, the 2 dresses were finished.
Huh? Did you make these costumes, Akira?
What? No, I didn't. They were made by Sayumi. Yuki, did you come all the way over to our class just to see the costumes?
I heard that your class is gonna put on a play about the Little Mermaid, and I wondered if you would be making the costumes. This outfit looks very much like your style, though. Was the original idea yours?
No, it wasn't. This isn't good. I wasn't supposed to help with the costumes. Sayumi was supposed to do it all by herself.
Huh? What's wrong with the costume?
I thought it looked like Akira made it, but apparently you made it, right?
Yeah, that's right. Akira is part of the handicrafts club, so he taught me how to sew. But I basically made it by myself.
I see. My name is Yuki Sano. I'm in the handicrafts club too. Are you Akira's girlfriend?
What?
I often see you together at school, and I've also seen you going home together after school.
Oh, I'm not her boyfriend.
Oh, yeah. We're not in a relationship. We've been going to school together and have known each other for a long time.
I'm glad to hear that.
Eh?
I'm relieved to hear that there's still hope for me. I'm looking forward to seeing you again in the handicrafts club, Akira.
After saying that, she walked out of the room. That was a surprise.
She confessed her love to you without hesitation. you're very popular. What do you think of her?
I only think of her as a junior member of the Handicrafts Club. But if she was so willing to share her feelings with me like that, I might change my mind. She's a friendly girl, and she talks to me a lot in the Handicrafts Club. I feel that she likes me a lot, and my impression of her isn't bad.
I see.
I lied to Sayumi. My feelings weren't shaken at all by what Yuki said. But I said what I did because I wanted to make Sayumi jealous. On the day of the Culture Festival, I was watching The Little Mermaid play as I thought to myself, I have the skills to convey my feelings to her, but I just don't have the courage. I'm afraid of destroying our current relationship. A long time before, people around me used to tease me because I was a boy who liked to do handicrafts, but Sayumi was the only one who enjoyed what I made, and often said my creations were beautiful or cute. Because of Sayumi, I was able to be proud of my handicraft work. But now that we were in high school, she was completely out of my league. She became very popular in our class and was bubbly and cute. In the play, the mermaid princess's head drooped when she heard about the prince getting married, and I felt my eyes begin to well up. What am I supposed to do if I'm in love with a girl like Sayumi?
Akira,
Sayumi?
are you crying? You're an emotional person, aren't you?
Shut up! Sayumi and I watched The Little Mermaid in silence.
I'm sorry for making fun of you earlier. Actually, I came next to you because I wanted to tell you something as we watched The Mermaid Princess. 'Cause I can speak and I have legs that can walk.
What did you want to tell me?
The story of the Little Mermaid is sad, isn't it? If I compare myself to that, I have a voice to express my love and legs that I can use to run to the person that I love. So I want to get past the sad times and create happier times. Akira, I love you!
Sayumi!
When I saw Yuki confess her feelings to you, I was worried that you might be taken away from me. I've been in love with you longer than she has, so I'm gonna do my best to make you like me. Please go out with me.
I love you too! I probably like you more than you like me. But I was afraid of destroying our relationship as childhood friends. I couldn't take the next step. It was a lie that Yuki's confession almost made me change my mind about her. I just wanted to make you jealous. I'm such a bad person for that. Will you still go out with me?
Sure. You know, I've always wanted to be good enough for you.
What? What do you mean?
You have the strength to go for what you believe in, no matter what the people around you say.
That's not true. From my point of view, you're the most popular girl in class.
But I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with my life. You'd always end up saving me, and I'd end up feeling sorry for myself. That's why I wanted to work on the costumes by myself, without your help. In the end, though, you helped me out again. I was a little depressed, but I really liked you for being so kind and caring toward me.
I guess that means we both thought we weren't good enough for each other. Nothing's changed since we were little. We should try to be our natural selves around one another.
That's right.
I felt the warmth of her body on my shoulder, and it made my heart jump.
I'm gonna be honest with you from now on. I want to tell you that I love you a lot. I don't want to waste any more time being cold towards you.
I want to do the same.
When I think about the feelings of the mermaid princess who became a bubble because she couldn't find love, I feel like I need to try harder. The mermaid was given an eternal soul after she faded away into a bubble, but she was reborn as a prince's daughter's soul. That's not what I want.
Sayumi, calm down. You're a little too inspired by the Little Mermaid. I'm not a prince, I'm Akira Hayashi. Sayumi was totally inspired by the Little Mermaid, but things were still a little difficult for her. I decided to just accept that she loved me.